The Screamer 10 limited edition is part of the family of the Screamers. It is pretty much the same kite, but it has few different characteristics than the Screamers. First of all, its profile is totally different than the other Screamers, which make this kite way powerful and more for advanced riders. So if you are a kiter that's looking exactly what you want for, which is racing or big jumps, big hang time, big boards up, fast kite, and of course racing, like I said, then the limited edition 10 Screamer is your call. Do not underestimate its size. This is a very powerful 10. It's as powerful as any other 12-meter kite in the market. So this kite is very powerful, and it goes more at the edge of the window than the other Screamers, so the profile is a bit higher than the other Screamers. So if you are a kiter that's looking for just one quiver kite, you can, with a 10 limited edition, you can do that. You can fly this kite from 50 knots all the way to 30 knots. I would not recommend this kite to use this kite more than 30 knots because it is very powerful kite. The Screamer 10 comes only in one color, black, and that's why we call it a limited edition 10, because it comes only in one color, and it is totally different than the other Screamers. It is actually, this kite is our test pilot. We use the 10 limited edition to test for future kites, and so far it's been doing so good. So actually this Screamer 10 2011, it is actually the test pilot for 2012 kites. So enough talking about its performance and the way it flies. If you want to know more, you should try it, and you'll find more about it. But let's talk about its construction and how we increased the reinforcement of the kite and how we made it even better than 2010. So if you did enjoy the 2010 Screamer 10, you are gonna love this little baby. It is a powerful kite, and the unhook and hang time is amazing. So enjoy it, and we'll see you soon in the water. Screamer 10 limited edition, you will realize that the tip of the leading edge is really narrower than last year 2010, and also we did make this a little bit thicker so you can actually grab it, so when you want to save yourself, and so this is kind of a safety feature if you want to drag yourself back to the beach. So this was a little bit thicker than 2010, and we changed and made the tip much narrower than last year's. Also, we spend a lot of reinforcement on the kites, all the kites, but as you can see, the 10 limited edition, you have a lot of reinforcements everywhere, even here for the one pump, and it goes everywhere. You're probably wondering what's going on with this cone shape that we have on the struts. Well, this is only for the Screamer 10 limited edition. It comes only in those kites, and it goes to all the struts. As you can see, it has a cone shape at the tip of the strut compared to the entire strut here. Well, the reason we did this is so it makes the trailing edge really stable, not fluttering, and it doesn't release the wind, so you always have a better rigid kite. So for example, like if I try to bend this, it won't, look where it bends. It bends all the way past this. So normally if that was just the tip and you push it, it will bend here, so that will distort the shape of the kite, of the trailing edge. By doing this, it will help keep and maintain the trailing edge in a good shape, so you get an extra power on the kite. You will see that the fast and slow settings on the kites comes only with the Screamer 7, 9 and 10. There you will see that you have also a slow setting for the kite. If you want to make the kite a little bit slower, all you have to do is you have to remove this one and then slide this and put it here. Then the Screamer 7, 9 and 10 will be a little bit slower than what it is when you have it on the fast settings. All the kites come with on the fast settings, so if you see that the Screamer 9 is too fast for you, then all you have to do is remove it here and push it here. Same thing with the 9, same thing with the 10. Screamer 10 limited edition, you'll see at the end of the wingtip, pretty much where the elbow is, you have 3 setups. Right now the kites will be coming on this setup, which is towards the middle of the kite, and what does these setups do is, for example, on that setup, this brings the kite more at the edge of the window, and gives you a little bit more bar pressure on the on the bar, on the kite. So if you want to have the less bar pressure, remove this nut and put it here. And by doing this, you're going to have less bar pressure. You're still going to have some bar pressure, but less than what it was before. So, and then if you want the kite to go, if you like wake style and like the kite to be further lower in the window, like sitting in front of you instead of going at the edge, then remove it from here and put it on the last one, which is towards the wingtip. By doing this and having this set up, this will bring the kite further down in the window, so you don't have the kite all the way up at the edge of the window. And by doing this, the kite sits further down and you're able to do your wake style tricks, but you won't be going as good upwind as you do if you put it here or here. So those are the different setups, and of course if you change it here, you have to change on the other side. But so far we're going to put it here because that's how it comes from the factory, on the first nut, which is towards the middle of the kite.